Good morning, guys. It's April the 5th, or Easter Sunday, whatever you want to call it. So I'm heading out to my block again for another go at trying to find a stag this raw. I didn't realise that it was daylight savings, so I'm pushing really hard to try and get there before sunrise. I'm looking at the sky and it's starting to warm, and like this is going to be a real hard push to get up on top of my vantage before the sun. Yeah, I wish I'd known it was daylight savings. I would have got up an hour earlier, because my goal is always to try and get up onto my first vantage about an hour before sunrise, just so I can get everything set up and then everything be nice and quiet when the deer are moving around just before sunrise. But obviously that's not going to happen this morning, and so yeah, I'm just going to have to push real hard, and hopefully I don't stumble into something while I'm trying to get up on my vantage point. But yeah, I'll get there and get set up as quickly as I possibly can, and yeah, then catch you guys at the top of the hill. Right guys, pushing hard up the hill now. I'm going to have to crawl the last little bit, because normally I've got the cover of darkness to get into the spot. But this morning I'm going to be skylined as hell, so it's going to be a crawl to get into position. Luckily all the cameras are set up, so I've just got to put the tripods down. So that's going to save me a bit of time and movement. But yeah, guess I'll catch you guys up there. See, look at that. Oh man, I'm pushing it. Yeah, but see you guys at the top. Hopefully we spot something. I bought the thermal, but it's probably a waste of time now. Getting set up on the apex of a hill at this time realistically probably ruined my chances of seeing anything in this spot at all. But sometimes you just never know. You have to put the glass to work, and maybe you get lucky. Okay, so I think I've spotted something on the thermal, just in the scrub, but I need to have a bit more of a look and just see if it actually is something, or it's just heat signatures of where something's been, or you know, sometimes trees come up real hot. Ultimately, I decided that this was either heat signatures off the trees or possibly a large covey of quail. Right guys, doesn't look like there's anything here. I'm not going to waste time here this morning. I'm going to push up to the next spot, have a look down in another valley, and fingers crossed. So I've seen plenty of stags on game cameras here before, so yeah, get up there and have a look. I found some fresh shit, which is, it's a start. At least I know I'm not chasing ghosts. The problem is, the last couple of nights have been super clear and the moon's been really bright, so they've probably been out feeding at night, which means there's probably not going to be so much activity around now. But I'm here, got to put in the effort. You never know, some might still be out and hanging around. Surely can get something to raw, same as last raw season. I'm not going to raw until I've thoroughly checked out the area, because it's sort of a last ditch effort to raw, because you're letting them know exactly where you are. Right guys, this is where I'm going to set up, let out some roars, see if I can get anything to play. My reason for roaring at this spot was ideally I wanted to pull a deer into me rather than keep pushing up and maybe stumbling into it. Not that it mattered, because nothing wanted to play. Right guys, all the roaring action seems to be over the other side, so I'm going to pack up and I'm just going to absolutely boost it over there. Hopefully I can get in amongst it. Okay guys, all packed up, heading over there now.
this is when we're going to see how the training is, because I've got to boost it over there. It's going to take me a while to get there, and hopefully the action's still going when I get there. But yeah, I'll probably see you over there. Probably won't do any filming between now and then. Where I'm heading is the other side of that hill there, so as the crow flies it's probably a good K and a half. So yeah, I've probably got a good 2.5 probably of legging it, so gotta boost it. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but they're roaring like crazy over there. Hopefully you guys can hear it, because there's a couple of different roars. One sounds angry, so he sounds like one might be able to pull in. Hey guys, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm about halfway there, so making pretty good time. But the problem is going to be, as soon as that sun gets high, they're all going to bed and they're all shutting up. So with this daylight savings, there's a lot less time. So man, I've got to go hard. But I'll see you up there. Now the thing with this spot is I only have these fence lines around me. They're my boundary. So I'm going to have to call anything in. I can't go chasing. But fingers crossed, I can call something in.
I got a lot of back and forth with the stag, but he was held up tight and didn't want to come in. This stag never came in, but sit back and listen to the sound of him going absolutely crazy. Well, no luck over this side, so that guy's still going crazy, but can't pull anything in. That guy's holding tight, and I can't chase, so head back over the other side where I've got some game cameras set up on some wallows. Have a look if anything's been visiting those wallows, maybe get set up, get some roars out, see if I can get some action in the bush. The wallows will probably be my final spot for this hunt, so hopefully we can get some action. It's been a slow start to the roar. I got you guys on my head because there are some giant big footprints. I mean, it's not the target species, but if it's a giant boar, I'm taking him. So yeah, fingers crossed we get some action. While I was in there, I decided to check my game cameras, but there was only pig action. Right guys, so I've tucked into a spot. There's a clearing right there, and there's a wallow below me. So what I'm going to do is just let out some roars, because I know the clearing carries on up this way, and it carries on down this way. We're about in the middle point. It's a little bit scrubby to see through,
us an advantage. So, yeah, get it on. I'll get the rifle ready, get it on safety, and then let out some roars.
The wallow looked like it hadn't been used for some time.
It's so dead quiet in here. I mean, there's every chance something sneaks in quietly, but I'm not holding high hopes. It just seems like there's nothing over this side.
This spot was a patience game that I ended up losing.
Well guys, that's pretty much it for this hunt. It's been pretty slow, to be fair. Apart from those roars earlier, there's just been no real action. It's either a very slow start to the roar, or there's just nothing over this side. But yeah, give them a best shot. I'll be out here again in about a week's time. Maybe things have really fired off by then, but I guess we'll have to wait and see on the next one. Catch you then.